Well, a little shaky start, but we're here. It's Runway DFW live at Dallas Love Field today for, I don't know, 90 minutes, 2 hours, something like that. We'll watch the Southwest planes and the biz jets go back and forth, and you'll be here with us for that on Runway DFW at Dallas Love Field. And thank you for joining us today. Yeah, it was a little bit
November 51 Whiskey, contact regional departure 125.2. Good day.
I've had a little bit of problems getting all set up today, but I think we've got it all straight now. We've got 3 cameras for you. We've got that one, and we've got this one, kind of overlooking the terminal and the control tower. And then we've got our main camera there. So let's get to work bringing you the planes here on this Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? Wednesday afternoon. April 3rd, our first broadcast of the new month. Thank you for tuning in. We have, see that plane going out, this plane coming in. Let me get oriented here. Where's this airport? I'm looking at my screen here.
Okay, where is that in relation to Love?
Well, it's 2 miles northwest of the Cowboy VOR. I'm guessing that's probably closer to 6 miles from you.
Still getting orange. Very bright, as you can see. Quite a contrast from our last broadcast on Sunday afternoon, the last day of March.
The Cowboy 321 radial QVME about a half-mile radius orbit.
Okay, yeah, they told me you were headed towards Laura Fix. I wasn't sure why they were giving you to me where you are now, but you can proceed towards that direction, and then let me know when you're there.
All right, circle back around 5 Matter Victor. Don't know what happened there.
So we've got a couple planes on the way out, as I've experienced here at Love Field before. Flight radar is a little flaky here, so we may not have as much immediate information as we usually do at DFW, but we'll do the best we can. I can tell you that we're looking at a couple of Southwest Airlines 737s, because that's kind of all you're going to see here is 737s. We'll see some 700s, we'll see some 800s, we'll see some Maxes. And I didn't mean to imply that's the only type of airplane we'll see. That's the only type of Southwest airplanes we will see, since they have standardized on that airplane type for their fleet. We are overlooking one of the 2 active runways here at Dallas Love Field, so we'll miss some of them. We've got had a plane just coming in over on the west side. We're on the east side of the airport.
Victor, how long are you going to need on that location? Approximately 6 minutes.
Well, we've got a little time to kill here. Let's see what you all are saying. Make sure our signal is coming to you loud and clear.
And 5 Matter Victor, can we go ahead and send to 1800?
I see A-list flyer Chris is checking in. Hello, Chris. Saw him in person on Sunday's program.
Victor.
Gerard is here from across the pond. Hello, Gerard. I see O'Malley,
Absolutely, 5 Matter Victor.
one of our great mods and channel members. Beaker and Honeydew as well, who is a channel member and a mod. So, and I hope I didn't miss anybody.
Full call to station, 5 Matter Victor.
And if I did, I apologize. Becky Davies is here. Sebastian Echeverria is here with us this afternoon at Love Field.
Southwest 27 low tower.
Airside Ops says, is this parking garage C? I believe it is C. We're on the
about 6-7 minutes.
we're on the 7th level.
All right, so we have to hold here for him, huh?
Kiwi Whispers says, good afternoon, a gorgeous day in the metropolitan area.
Is that for both runways?
Yes.
All right.
Carla Longerbeam, channel member, says, I'm just stopping in to say hello to Walt, Fantastic Mods, and everyone from DFW. Can't stay long, gotta run some errands. We'll watch replay. I already hit the like button, so have a wonderful stream. Thank you for that. McLarkin, channel member, says, good afternoon to me and the mods and everyone. The mods are the most important ones to say hello to. There's Kai, Quadjet channel member. Good afternoon, Walt, mods, and everyone else. Anthony Guinan says, good afternoon. Everybody's being so polite today. So, yeah, we've got various views of the things that are not going on right now. John H., channel member, says, I love that brief black screen interlude. Well, it's just to get you on your toes, right?
No, runway 31 left, please take off. RNAV, no, 31 left, take off, southwest.
From up here on the top floor of the garage, we get a pretty good view of things. Hello in there. Welcome to Dallas Love Field, all you passengers in there. Get a quick peek at the Love Field control tower. We should probably show you a plane that's landing, shouldn't we? Well, there's our first arrival of the afternoon. That was Flight 1872 arriving from Tampa, Florida, 737 MAX 8.
Southwest 3663, wind 34012. Off nav to meters, runway 3 on right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV mirrors, 3 on right, clear for takeoff, Southwest 3663.
So you heard it, runway 31 right, cleared for takeoff. We have north flow going on today, so the planes are taking off towards the north. To truth be told, more to the northwest here because of the way the runways are angled.
3619 tower, runway 31 right, full length, line of weight.
31 right, 31 right, line of weight, Southwest 3663.
And I believe I can tell you now that I've made a breakthrough in our Eclipse coverage. Now, the breakthrough doesn't have anything to do with the weather, because the weather may not be very good for the Eclipse, but I had some very productive talks just a short time ago with someone who could provide us with some access to an eclipse watching party at
Southwest 3619
a Dallas-Fort Worth area airport
RNAV mirrors, clear for takeoff, 31 right, Southwest 3619.
with a very panoramic view of that airport. So I guess I'll just have to leave it at that, but I think we may have secured a really good place to get a very good look at the Eclipse. And that again is Monday here on Runway DFW. Dallas is in the path of the total eclipse, the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Much of it is. Not all of it is. My home, for instance, is just outside the path of the total eclipse. We'll see like 99% coverage of the sun at Rancho Runway DFW, but not 100%. I think the line is about 5 miles from where I live. That was flight 3619. It is off to Montrose in Colorado.
Fine, Victor traffic starting off with 31 right, that's 737 at 2000 and climb looks for you.
We have a no factor, Victor.
Fine, Victor, expression approved. South 3619, you're above that traffic, country regional park today.
Park South 3619 today.
Flexjet 650, Arnett Ferry, runway 3 on right at Alpha 1, clear for takeoff.
Arnett Ferry, clear for takeoff 3 on right, please.
Pan Am 436 says, hello folks, good afternoon there, good evening here, hello to you. Don up there in Pittsburgh, a channel member and mod, says we're at 97% coverage on the day of the eclipse.
And we don't see full money. We don't require it.
Yeah, I got a hold for wake turbulence.
Yes, it's a biz jet, and we'll see our fair share of those this afternoon while we're with you. Couldn't be more of a contrast from the day that we were last with you on Saturday. Saturday was totally overcast.
Traffic 1 o'clock and 3 miles past the holding at 1,900.
Today, another story entirely. Perfectly sunny. I don't see any clouds. There may be some very high clouds up there, but visibility very good here at Dallas Love Field. If you're not familiar with Dallas Love Field is the Dallas area's second commercial airport, primarily serving Southwest Airlines flights to ports of call around the country. However, Delta and Alaska do also fly into this airport. We probably won't see them over here because I think they typically, in my experience, they get waved in over on the east side.
Victor, just curious, it looks like they'd be topping us by at least 1,000 feet over the location. Is there any chance we could go ahead?
One more departure.
Sure, wait for that, Victor.
Docker 900 Hotel, the traffic 1 o'clock and 3 miles foot circling at 1,900.
Alright, we'll be looking at 900 Hotel. Thank you.
Starting to find out Victor traffic party runway 3 and right halt here, 1,800 looking for you.
Decent sight higher than us, that factor, Fine Victor.
Fine Victor, business separation approved. Behind that traffic, report on station.
Behind the traffic, report on station, visual separation approved, Fine Victor.
Docker 900 Hotel, you're above the traffic contact region of Park Supply.
Thank you, sir. Enjoy your afternoon. 900 Hotel.
Thank you.
Now arriving at gate 2 is, I think that's flight 1872 coming in from Las Vegas. A MAX 8 aircraft. Got to have my head on a swivel here because there's planes coming in all around. And I'm just not used to this configuration. I've been up here a few times, but you know, when you're used to DFW, everything's a little bit off balance when you go to a different place. Let me get my secondary screen up here.
59 Victor, what's the projection on the next departure?
59 Victor, say that one more time.
All right, do you think there's any shot we could get one orbit at 1800 and then one up at 2500?
1800.
Copy that, 59 Victor.
Kind of sounds like a helicopter is. When I hear the word orbit.
For planning purposes, when we complete the probably the second orbit, we'll be ready to head back to Dallas Executive.
59 Victor, roger.
Tower, helicopter, Sky 4.
Sky 4 left tower, I didn't say altitude request.
We'll look at some food delivery there to that aircraft as we take a look at your messages once again.
Tower left 588.
Last 580 left tower, runway 31 left, clear to land.
A few trains at. One of our great channel members says, good afternoon, Walt Mods and everyone watching. Hope you are all well. And I speak for myself when I say, yes, I am. Martha Purdue says, hi, Walt. Hello, Martha. DFW Railfan Productions. Walt, I'm just north of you in Carrollton. Don't know if you heard it, but the tornado outdoor warning sirens went off at 1 p.m. I didn't hear that. I was outside at that.
Okay.
Well, yeah, we went right on the air at that time. Maybe that was a test. And there's the wind blowing my tripod. Yeah, we got wind today again.
That's all approved. About number 2997.
ALS Flyer Chris says regarding
Tower 2750, we're going to shut down one engine. Give us about a 3-minute.
regarding our
2750,
Eclipse coverage. Is someone getting you on the deck over at Southwest headquarters? No.
We'll be good.
We'll be ready at 30. Thank you.
Cody Reynolds says, Walt, do you think Love Field will seek to expand or will see Southwest over at DFW too? I think it's pretty clear that we're going to see Southwest over at DFW Airport within the next couple of years. How big of a footprint they'll have is yet to be determined, I guess. But
357, tell you ready?
Just give us 1 minute, please.
but there's really no room to expand here. In fact, they closed down some Southwest gates a few years back as part of a deal to make this airport, I guess, less viable. I mean, here's the thing. This airport is surrounded by urbanity. It's an urban airport. And so, as such,
runway 3 on right at Alpha 1, clear for takeoff. Traffic citation 4.5 mile final.
as such, there's just not a lot of room. There's no room to expand runways or anything. As we swing around our lens to take a look at a west side arrival.
Good afternoon. I didn't say I'll sit in request.
There is that tower with the ball on top of it is Reunion Tower, a landmark here in downtown Dallas. And here comes a plane coming in on the west side. And that was Alaska Flight 588, a 737 MAX 9 coming in. And we're not overlooking that side of the airport, so we can't really see it land. So I elected to come over on this side. We've got more, usually there's more things happening on this side. And we can also show you a little bit of gate action when it gets slow. Over on the other side, you can set yourselves up over there. But it's not quite as
uniform left tower runway 3 right, number 2, clear to land.
Not quite as active. I thought that I saw a super chat. Well, I saw two super chats. Let's check in with Danny Kennedy, who is delivering unto us a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Danny. And from our friend and channel member, another channel member, Landis McGowie, with a $10 super chat. Good afternoon, Walt and all. Thank you, Landis. Well, I gotta say, so far, hasn't been really all that busy here this afternoon, but this is when I could squeeze in a broadcast during an extended lunch hour from my other job. Airside Ops Aviation, I'm watching from New Braunfels. My favorite airport is Dallas Love. I only fly Southwest. I have been to Southwest headquarters on May 9th of last year. I want to meet you. Well, normally the place I can be seen is at Dallas-Fort Worth Airport at the Founders Plaza viewing area. And normally I'd be over there, but since we have north flow today, as far as the wind goes, it's not really ideal over at Founders Plaza for north flow days for our purposes, so I try to poke my head in over here at Love Field.
Project at 945, where you parking?
Jet Center North, District 945.
Project at 945, taxi business Jet Center via Alpha 3 Alpha, monitor ground. Have a good one.
We were just looking at a Cessna 680C Citation Latitude coming in from Austin, Texas. A NetJets aircraft.
Tower Southwest 26 with you on the right side.
Southwest 26 left tower runway 3 right, clear to land.
All right, clear land, that's fine.
And as you can see in this shot, we've got lots of business jets, big and small, catering to the hoi polloi of Dallas-Fort Worth. Hoi polloi, when's the last time you ever heard that word? If ever. There's a tri-jet there, not the kind we're accustomed to seeing over at UPS. So who knows, maybe we'll see some more activity. We do have a plane coming in now that I need to swing about.
Mike on the cross, you'll fly runway head in and expedite your climb up to 4,000. Hold short, runway 31 left.
We will hold short on runway 31 left. When we clear the takeoff, then we're heading to 59 Victor has executive in sight.
59 Victor, roger. You.
That incoming flight was NetJets Flight 578, a Cessna 680A Citation Latitude. Do not have an origination point for that one.
30 at 900 and another one's at 12 o'clock and eastbound, I'm sorry, west, they're both westbound at 1,100.
Look for the helicopters, 59 Victor.
No, 2 Delta uniform, where you parking?
There's a very
2 Delta uniform, contact ground.
Very pleasant voice on that controller.
November 5 Juliet Mike, runway 31 left, line up and wait.
Line up and wait. Sounds good.
Tower, Jet 641, 10 miles out, visual 31 right.
Jet 641 left, taxi, continue 3 right, traffic may hold in position.
There you see Lemon Avenue in the background.
Service terminated, retain crew, good day.
Here in Dallas. Just joining us, it is, we've been on the air for about a half hour now. It's Runway DFW. Today we're live at
turn right, contact ground, good day.
Dallas Love Field. Channel member Carolyn Crowder says, good afternoon, Walt and the Runway DFW family from Reidsville, North Carolina. Hello to you, Carolyn.
Juliet Mike, runway 31 left, quick takeoff.
And it says here that Kiwi Whispers just became a member. So thank you, Kiwi Whispers. As part of our service, we should bring you the arrival of this aircraft.
Southwest 2059, Jackery.
Yes, sir.
South 2059, runway 3 on right, line up and wait, traffic 5 mile final.
3 on right, line point, Southwest 2059.
Southwest 26, turn left at Mike 5, contact ground stage.
Mike 5, contact ground, Southwest 26.
That was flight 26. 737-700 arriving from Houston, Texas. Just down the highway from us.
Leave Bravo airspace and 2 miles radar surface terminated between previous view.
I believe this is going to be, well, let's see here. It's like flight 181 to New Orleans.
Southwest 2059, RNAV to Berry, runway 3 on right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Berry 3 on right, clear for takeoff, Southwest 2059.
Well, Southwest Airlines flight 2059, so that's not what I was talking about there.
Southwest 181 tower, runway 31 left, line for wait.
31 left, line for wait, Southwest 181.
Southwest 2750, if you got them started, taxi on the Mike 1, hold short of 3 on right.
Mike 1, hold short of 3 on right, Southwest 2750, we're range down. Tower, Bonanza 1535 to listen. And 1535 to the continue runway 3 on right, traffic be in position. Continue 352. 35 on the field. I'm going to Ameriflight. Okay, about where is that? Is that in the middle, off to the north side of Alpha Taxiway? I'm not sure. I think it's kind of down towards this end. I'm not familiar. First time I've been here with this company. Roger. They fly in a bunch of old airplanes that they use for cargo. That helps. Not much. Sorry, it was worth a shot. What did you there? Southwest 2059, kind of departure.
All right, so what we just saw was a Max 8, but I don't even have a flight number for that one. So we're on our own for that.
Runway 31 left, clear for takeoff.
RNAV float, 31 left, clear for takeoff, Southwest 181.
There's our next contestant, and yeah, I don't have an ID on that one either. It is awaiting the arrival of another, it's like a NetJets coming in from Kansas City. The one runway here on the east side is used for takeoffs and arrivals.
Southwest 2750, runway 31 right, line of way, traffic Bonanza, 5 mile 5.
Line point 0 and Southwest 2750.
It's another one of those citation latitudes by Cessna.
UPS 1, proceed. Love altimeter 2996. Southwest 181, country region departure, good flight.
Departure, good day, Southwest 181.
Executive 641, you going to signature 1?
Executive 641 is going to signature terminal 2.
Executive 641, taxi Alpha, monitor ground, have a good one.
641, taxi Alpha, monitor ground.
Southwest 2750, wind 32013, gust 21, RNAV 2 meters, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff, traffic 3 mile final.
Clear for takeoff, 31 right, Southwest 2750.
35 Zulu.
Well, Southwest Airlines Flight 2750, I believe I heard.
31 right, shift traffic. DPS 1, let me know if that pursuit goes to the east, I'll hand you off to Addison. DPS 1, roger. Going to proceed eastbound.
Tower, helicopter 2, Sierra Tango.
2 Sierra Tango Tower.
Tower, Lake Grand, like to proceed northbound through Addison's airspace.
2 Sierra Tango, for now, hold in between the parallels, departing traffic off of 31 right. Departing from the ramp beach on Ridge, non-moving area. Wind 32012, gust 21, altimeter 2996.
2996, I understand I can take off, but just stay between the parallels.
All right. So let's see. Do we have a back announcement on that? Yeah, it was Flight 2750 to Austin. A 737-700 was what we just witnessed. So it looks like we just don't get the information on these planes until they actually lift off.
And Tower 2, Sierra Tango, we departed to the north. I'm staying between the parallels.
Sierra Tango, you can start your northbound transition towards Addison.
Sierra Tango, roger, thank you.
DPS 1, contact Addison Tower 126.0 with the info.
Pittsburgh Don said something about a pursuit. I thought I heard that word being used. They may be, I haven't seen it with my eyes, but there may be some sort of a police helicopter. Oh wait, I see it now. Hold on a second. It looks like it's north, if this is what they're talking about.
Radar contact, out to 900.
North of the airport.
900 feet.
Can I see it? I believe there's a helicopter in that shot somewhere. But my view is kind of obscured here.
Southwest 4158 Tower, runway 31 right, line up and wait.
31 right, line up and wait, Southwest 4158.
Oh, there it is. Well.
But 35 Zulu, you can turn right at Alpha 2. Taxi on the Alpha, contact ground on 0.75, and you guys are going to work on where you'll be parking. Have a good one.
All right, thanks for the help. We'll see you.
Well, I believe somewhere in this shot there's a helicopter floating around. And it's just north of the runways here, so I guess that's why there has to be some coordination. Sorry I couldn't pick it out.
Southwest 4158, RNAV to meters, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV meters, clear for takeoff, 31 right, Southwest 4158.
Well, we know it's Flight 4158.
Tower 2, Sierra Tango for the switch to Addison.
Sierra Tango, contact Addison Tower 126.0. Good day.
26.0, talk to you in a little bit.
So you heard one aircraft that might be the helicopter being handed off to Addison Tower, which is north of here.
Left tower, red track 583, visual 31 right.
Red track 583, left tower, runway 31 right, clear to land.
31 right, clear to land, red track 583.
So 4158 737-700. We do not have the destination for that one. So how do airplanes get refueled? Well,
Southwest 1760, Love Tower. RNAV to...
There's one answer.
Correction, RNAV to float.
Jet
runway
aviation.
31 left. Clear for takeoff.
RNAV to float, clear takeoff 21 left.
I don't know if that's what they use for. I've never seen any tankers connecting up with planes here on the at the terminals. I'm assuming that's for other aircraft that are away from the established terminals.
You're on the tower frequency.
Edge 8, sir. Thought he told me to come down.
I'm sorry, AJ. Runway 31 left, clear to land.
31 left, clear.
Well, there's a site we just don't get to see over at DFW. Kind of an overview of gates. Louis DeHaan, a long-term channel member, 7 months. Time flies when you're having none. Maybe he meant fun. I hope so. Ayless Fire Chris says that that helicopter is a private owner, though. DPS, the Department of Public Safety, has a helo running up and down the President George Bush Turnpike, the PGBT. DFW Aviation Productions says, "Hi Walt, this is DFW Railfan Productions. It's my aviation channel. I will post planes here if you want to check it out. The American Airlines US Airways go-around video is also on the channel, so there you go." Hi Walt, says Phil G, channel member. What a wonderful surprise to see you on the air. I am no less surprised than you.
1760, kind of original parts, good flight.
Kai Schwarza says, just became a member. Thank you, Kai. Let's see, what else can we see while we're poking our heads around here? Here's a rather striking-looking private jet with cones, so you don't get too close. See what else we can see here. There's another garage right across the way from us. That's a private garage associated with a Lincoln dealership. But they have a pretty good view of things. I keep looking over here, just beyond our third camera. Kind of see some smoke in the sky. I've seen that for a while now. I mean, it looks like it's some sort of a, well, obviously, you would assume that smoke is coming from a fire, but I can't be any more particular about that. We're looking kind of towards the northwest there.
Flight at 544, Love Tower. I'm sorry, flight at 554, Love Tower. Runway 31 right, clear to land. Wind 33014, gust 18.
Pittsburgh Don 77 says, "Cannot wait." Where did it go? Did I hit the wrong button?
Business jet, sir.
Racetrack 583, Alpha 3 Alpha depart,
I
and
lost
monitor ground. Have a good one.
Thank you. Do the same. Alpha 3 Alpha.
Dark Shadow Production says good afternoon. And good afternoon to you.
And Jet Edge 6, plan on exiting at
MR
Charlie
Rice.
6 or beyond for traffic
Walt,
outbound.
it's a very beautiful day to watch plane spotting today. Well, I wish we had a little more activity for you, but that's Love Field for you. Sometimes there's just a whole bunch of activity, and sometimes not so much.
2554 left tower, runway 3
But Don says off today, so I can watch this today. Well, I'm glad you can do that. I wish we had more to show you. Becky Davies says, hello, Southwest Airplane, my friend. I saw a T-shirt on offer. I'm seeing it all over the interwebs. It's one of these ads that pops up. It's a T-shirt that says, it's an Eclipse T-shirt, which says, hello darkness, my old friend, with a picture of the sun being eclipsed.
Charlie 8, monitor ground.
Charlie 6, Charlie 8, over ground, Edge 8, what's he?
Harkening back to that old Simon and Garfunkel song. For you youngins, never heard that before. Well, look, aircraft activity for you.
Tower, executive 680 from visual
680 left tower, runway 0 right, number 2, please land. Flight at 554, Alpha 3 Alpha depart, monitor ground, have a good one.
Alpha 3, Alpha depart to monitor ground, flight check, monitor 4 usual.
That was FlexJet, flight 554, coming in from Ennis. And I think Ennis, Texas, which is not too far from here. Maybe it's being repositioned. Well, here's another, lining up another handsome private jet livery to ogle.
Up 5913 left tower, roger. Continue runway 3 left, company truck may hold in position.
83 left, 600.
Up 33, contact ground, good day.
A-list flyer Chris says, Walt, that has to be my favorite spot of all time. I love listening to the LEAP 1B engines start up in the alleyway below. I'm guessing you're talking about here.
At the float. Runway 31 left, clear for takeoff.
Dhruv Chopra, channel member, says hello all. Chris says the only contender for favorite spot would be the Earside Courtyard at Long Beach. We have, I believe, a Southwest plane coming in here. Let's check this out. When I poke my head down to look at your messages, I'm below the wall, which blocks my view. So I've got to make sure I keep my head popped up here.
Tower November 462 Charlie Alpha, visual 3.
November 462 Charlie Alpha left tower, partially turn jet 5 left tower, runway 2 right forward. 5913, wind 34012, gust 18, runway 21 left for left.
That was flight 2554 coming in from Tulsa, Oklahoma. A 737-700 model. how old would that plane be? It says here that's a 14-year-old plane.
Departure stop at 291.
5913, runway 31 left, clear to land.
Sure, I have that.
O'Malley says, thanks for taking a long lunch and streaming some Dallas love for us. Happy to do that. DFW Railfan Production says, Walter, not many special liveries from Southwest coming yet, but Lone Star 1 is at 31 left, and 757 is coming soon. Oh. A 757, you say? Rob Chatfield says, hey, Walt, there's a park in that area with a pond and a lake. Planes go right overhead. Yes, it's called Bachman Park, or Bachman Lake. Can't really, I don't know if we can get a look. It's in this direction. But I don't think from here we can really see it. We might see the some of the trees that are associated with that park there. But yeah, it's a great spot to watch planes roaring in above your head. Not such a great place for a live broadcast, however, because you get that glimpse of the planes and then they kind of disappear over a ridge and you can't see them land. So it's great for taking pictures or even videos, but not so much for a live broadcast. But it is a pretty dramatic place. It's a little more dramatic, I think, when it's south flow and the planes are coming in right over that lake. They kind of skim right over your head. Let's see, did we identify this plane here? A Few Trains At has offered up a $7.37 tip. Looks like a lovely day. I'm going to have to play that back, A Few Trains At, because it went by too quickly for me to absorb. So we may get a replay there. What's happening? Did I just hear myself? So, well, let's do this again. I have no idea what's happening. Something is playing back illicitly here. Oh, I see what's happening. So that distracted me. Anyway, what was said by A Few Trains At with his super chat says, looks like a lovely day in Dallas. Currently looking at a trip to Minneapolis in September to visit a friend. Wonder if a day trip from there to Dallas is a bit too far. Thank you again for your great streams and a lovely community. It is a great, very nice community. Sorry I left you with that kind of nonsense shot there. And we'll be, I don't think I haven't announced this yet. We'll be taking our broadcast on the road to the Midwest of the U.S. At the end of this month. Not to Chicago, but to Indianapolis. And you would say, well, why would you go to Indianapolis, Walt? Well, I went to college in Indianapolis to a little school called Butler University. And they're having a reunion of of the radio department. Yes, the radio, it wasn't television yet. Well, actually, they had it was called the radio television department. But we had a radio station, and there's a reunion. And so I decided I'm going to go to that. So we're going to try to sneak in a couple of shows from Indianapolis. I don't know. You know, it's not a gigantic airport. It looks like a very nice airport from the pictures. It's changed a lot since I was last there. So we'll take a look at it together. We'll at least have a try for a couple of shows. And that'll be at the end of the month. So we'll make some more announcements about that. Of course,
Helicopter 505 Hotel Foxtrot with ADA November.
We do have our special Eclipse coverage coming up on Monday, April 8th.
Position departure west on Grapevine Route.
Kind of in the middle of the day here in North Texas, Central Time. So if you're outside of the path of totality, hope you'll join us for that. The weather's not looking great.
5 Hotel Foxtrot, proceeding as requested at my own risk, will stay east of all runways and taxiways until you direct me to cross over.
Hotel Foxtrot, you can cross now. I don't have any traffic. I got one in position. He's waiting on you.
Somebody's saying at your
Roger,
own risk.
crossing now, 5 Hotel Foxtrot.
Dodge 444, contact reach park today.
Departure for day Southwest 444.
Oh, we got caught up in that air traffic control traffic there.
Hotel Foxtrot, squawk 4632 when able.
Squawking 4632.
Twilight 17, runway, green right at Alpha 1, Arnett, Barry, clear for takeoff.
31 right. Clear to go. Twilight.
Arnett to Barry.
Arnett, Mary.
Jet 370, left tire, runway 31 right, clear to left.
31 right, clear to left.
Lost you.
5 Hotel Foxtrot, ready to contact, and you said Grapevine route?
5 Hotel Foxtrot, yes, Grapevine Route.
Roger.
That we were just looking at was Cessna 750 Citation X with no destination listed.
Contact reach park today.
Over departure, Twilight 17 today.
2882 left tire, Arnett to Nolan, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff.
I did hear a plane that was cleared to land here on 31 right, so we should be watching for that shortly.
5 Hotel Foxtrot, switching. Thanks for your help.
Don't see it on the radar.
Left tower, executive 256 Napa, outside Seattle for the visual 31 right.
Executive 250 left tire, runway 31 right, clear to land, 132.012, gas 19.
Clear to land 31 right, executive.
Chris says the terminal at Indianapolis is gorgeous. Now, it's my understanding they've got a garage structure adjacent to the terminal, but they're adding on to it, and as best I can tell, it's still under construction. So, I don't know what to expect. Citizen Towel says when you're at left field, North Flow makes that spot just excellent. Well, you know, I debated whether to be on the west side because you get the planes coming in over the Dallas skyline, which is nice. But then I wound up over here because we've got things to look at. If there's no planes, coming in. We got more of a panorama over here of the southwest planes at the gate. And we can always look over to the BizJet section if we need some visual relief. So
Climb away through and left, southwest 585.
And a few trains out celebrating 200 likes for us. Thank you. Tim Heasley says the Eclipse is going right over our head in Wheatland, Pennsylvania. Well, I hope your weather is good.
Traffic in position.
Continue on Southwest 2560.
DFW Railfan Production says, hey Walt, think you missed Lone Star 1 departing Love Field on 3-1 left a few minutes ago. Yeah, as I said, we don't really get a view of 3-1 left. We can see the planes taking off into the sky. Our focus is not cooperating with us.
2516, 130, 12, gas 19, runway 31 left, clear left.
31 left, Southwest 2560.
We do have a plane coming in, though. Not Southwest.
Right, Alpha 3, ground 175,
Alpha 3, ground 175, with the
585, contact report.
That was an Embraer Phenom 300 coming in from Austin, Texas. FlexJet Flight 370. And as we look back towards the southeast, here comes our next contestant, which just now went out of focus, didn't it? Wow, it's bright. Our friend Steve Lundaby, who's a channel member, has served up a super chat here on Runway DFW for this afternoon.
250, where you park? Terminal 1, 250. Roger, Terminal 1, Alpha 3 Alpha, under the ground, 175.
There that is. $10 super chat from Steve Lundaby. Hey Walt, see you in a few days. We'll be looking forward to seeing you all once again. Super! Thank you for that. And Skittles has a $20 super chat. Hi, Walt Mods and DFW friends. Thank you for your coverage today. I anticipate flying down to Texas sometime this month. If you are broadcasting, I'll try to find you to say hello, if that is okay. Have a great day, all. Skittles, that'd be wonderful to see you here.
How you doing? Visual.
I hope our schedules can coincide.
Runway 31 left, drift it off.
Beaker and Honeydew says, reminder from your flight crew, make sure your resolution is set to 1080p. YouTube does drop down the quality sometimes on you without knowing. Don't want to miss those great shots. Thank you for that mention. We are broadcasting in 1080p today. The last couple of times I've been here at Love Field, our connection was less than what I would have hoped, so I dropped us down to 720p, which is still, I think, technically high def, but YouTube doesn't consider it to be high definition. It considers it standard definition. But today we are in 1080p, and it seems to be hanging in there, so... So this plane is going to wait, the Southwest plane, because there's an arrival coming in over its shoulder, a business jet. All it says here is a CL-30. I don't know what a CL-30 is. Oh, a Bombardier Challenger 300. There it is there.
This is Jet Center, sir. Roger, right Alpha 3 Alpha, here's Edmund under the ground, 175. Right Alpha 3 Alpha, off the ground, 555.
Got a plane over there at Gate 2, which just got pushed back.
Clearship 506-132013, runway 31 right, curling out.
Quarter line, runway 31 right, Clearship 506.
We just watched NetJets Flight 414 off to Columbus, Ohio, in number Phenom 300. And so now we've got two Southwest planes awaiting takeoff here on 31 right, but they are waiting for a plane that is inbound right now. It's a Flex Jet Bombardier Challenger 350 coming in from Memphis, Tennessee.
Dallas, Santos 3285, put your turn at final for 31 right. 5912, low tower, 31 right, line up way, traffic data.
Hi, boys, 31 right.
Flex 560 going to Flex it? Yes, sir. Roger, right now, the 3 opposite around my ground, I'll let him know. I'm 3 opposite around my ground, Flex 5.
Okay, so I think we've cleared the arrivals for the time being, and then we get to see some takeoffs. Just after 2 o'clock, and you are watching. Can I do this? I better not. You're watching Runway DFW live at Dallas Love Field in Dallas, Texas. Walt here with you. And yes, I know I'm usually over at Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport, but hey, we'd switch things up for a little bit this afternoon. This won't be one of our marathon broadcasts. We'll probably be off the air within the hour here. But I just want to sneak in at least our first broadcast of the new month, with many more to come. And another plug for our special Eclipse coverage next Monday, April 8th. Probably go on the air about 11 a.m. Central Time. I haven't figured that quite out yet. We have a very good lead on a place that we might be able to do our broadcast from on Monday. A little further negotiation will ensue. Plane you just saw taking off was flight 5912 bound for Ontario, California, 737-700. This plane's going out just ahead of another aircraft which is on its way inbound.
Charlie left, turn right, clear land, caution wait turn, following 737, 1 mile follow. 3652, Kansai, reach park today.
Switch departure, good day, Southwest 3652.
That was pretty good timing.
Left turn, Mike 5 left on Mike, and contact ground 0.75. A vehicle be.
So the plane we just saw taking off was flight 3652 to Phoenix, Arizona, flight 737-700, and the plane we just saw land coming in from Phoenix, flight 3285, a 737-800. All right, here we are, top of the garage to you. I'm smelling food. I don't know where it's coming from. We're certainly not anywhere close to food up here on top of the garage. This looks like flight 1872, a MAX 8 going to Las Vegas. Airless Flyer Chris says it's a nice breeze here for a moment, not gusty and windy like the last several days. Although, as I said that, we were getting a gust of wind. We've got a Cessna Citation 525 CJ1 arriving from Searcy, SRC. I don't know where that is. But that's what this plane is waiting for. I do not yet see it in the, oh, there it is. Let's pull out and see if we can find this little guy coming in over that water tower there. Searcy.
Visual 625, look, time continue traffic in division. Today, South 1872, left turn to the right line up and way, traffic 6 out.
So you're on the right line up and way, it's up on 1852.
51 Charlie, waiting for us.
We're going to business jet.
51 Charlie.
There's that gust of wind.
Under the ground, 0.75.
Alright, 1.75 and Alpha 51 Charlie. Down will be 50. Visual 31 left.
B said 602 Juliet Charlie left, turn runway 31 left, clear to land, traffic's 10 o'clock, 2 miles eastbound, helicopter 1,500.
31 left, 09, look at the traffic, give you a truck.
1872, RNAV mirrors, turn right, clear for takeoff.
Sorry, what was that again? Sorry, what was that again, 1872?
South 1872, RNAV to mirrors, runway 31 right, cleared for takeoff.
Alright, the mirrors runway 31, right, clear for takeoff, 1872, appreciate it.
It's flight 1872 going to Las Vegas. 737 Max 8.
2 Juliet Charlie, breeze traffic, no factor, you passing off your left. Traffic's 11 o'clock, 3 miles eastbound, helicopter 1,100.
Cover traffic, 2 Juliet Charlie.
Picture 625, wind 310, 14, gust 213, right, clear land.
31 right, clear to land.
So we've got a plane on the horizon here.
272, contact response, good day.
See if I can identify it in the, put my iPad in the shade here.
Traffic no factor. Traffic no factor, right, 7 right, free change for 2. Chopper 5, traffic no factor.
So it looks like we've got a Hawker Beechcraft 400 XP coming in from Austin, Texas.
Yes, sir, 1872, contact reach project, good day.
A private owner.
Left tower, Falcon 802, Charlie's with you on the RNAV, Yankee 31 right.
Falcon 802, Charlie left tower, continue for right, traffic will be in position.
Alright, we'll continue for 2 Charlie.
Digit 578 left tower, turn right Alpha 1, line up and wait, traffic 10 out.
Alright, line up and wait on 31 right, digit 578.
Digit 625, where you parking?
Charlie 2.
Roger, right turn Alpha 3 Alpha to Terminal 2, monitor ground 0.75.
Right turn Alpha 3 Alpha, launch ground exit to 655, good day.
2. Digit 578, RNAV buried, turn right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Barry, clear for takeoff, 31 right, digit 578.
We're 2 Charlie wind 310.
Jane Welshie lady says, hello everyone, I'm going on the retired 747 Negas at Kemble, then Bristol Airport for spotting. Yay! I'm not exactly sure everything that you just said, but it sounds like a fun day. Andy Lang questions, how long is that to Vegas? I'm going to guess about 2 hours, 2.5 hours, something like that.
10-2 Jet Charlie, we're going to Jet Aviation.
It's one of those flights that because of the time difference between here and Las Vegas, that you get there at about the same time as you took off. Because there's a 2-hour time differential as far as time zones go. Well, before it escapes my head, I think it's good time to say thanks to everybody. We're not going quite yet, but I want to make sure I squeeze this in because this is not one of our longer broadcasts. So here's our thank you, our scrolling thank you to all the members of Runway DFW channel. And this is as of last night when I put together this list. So any new members, you'll be reflected on our next one. First of all, a big thanks to our channel sponsor, James Webb. Thank you, James. Out there on the West Coast. Been very beneficial to this channel. As I'm sure you all know, we speak his name quite a lot here. So thank you, James Webb. And also thank you to our Quad Jet members, whose names you are about to see roll across the screen there on the bottom. And they include 757 Chip, A-List Flyer Chris, who's here with us moderating, Beaker and Honeydew, also moderating, Beve, Cubs Win, Dan Griffiths, Deborah Klein, Dimitri H., Dwayne C., James Tokini, James Webb, Josh Aldrich, Kai, Kansas Ave Geek, Lori M., Michael Schwarzkopf, Michelle R.S., Pete Nordine, R. Bauer 25, Raina Taylor, Skittles, Steve Lundaby, and Will Hutchison, our Quad Jet members of the channel. Thank you to all of you. And now you'll see all the rest of the members who are, I think we're up above, way up above the 300 mark altogether. So it's a long list, but I want to make sure they all get acknowledged here on Runway DFW. Thank you to all of our members.
Cancel, Whiskey Bravo, holding short of 31 right, Alpha 1. For Whiskey Bravo, Tag Roger, I'm working on that release.
Okay.
Charlie, where you park?
Business Jet Center.
Roger that.
So another example of a business jet coming in. That one being a Falcon 2000 EX. Don't know where it came from. I was looking earlier today for alternate places to broadcast from, and I found, is it over here? Let's see here. Make sure I got the right place. Yes. See where those trees are there? There's like a little traffic circle there with with parking spots on it, and it's right up against the runway. And so we may try that one of these days. Although I'd probably want to bring the pickup truck because there's a chain link fence there, which is not really conducive to get good views. You can see the chain link fence there, but seems like a pretty cool place to just sit and park and watch planes go by. So we may try that out one of these days here at, and also you get a very nice view looking back towards the terminal area. Now, I think I missed a super chat there. I'm talking to myself as I find my mouse in the sun here. So Lowlander with a 5-pound super chat says, it's been a while since I've been on. Well, thank you, Lowlander. I do appreciate your your £5 super chat. Trying to catch up with things here. Another plane arriving. Well, that was it there. We're a little zoomed in there on camera 1.
4 Whiskey Bravo 31 right at Alpha 1, line up and wait, traffic 5 out.
Line up and wait, we 1 right, Alpha 1, 4 Whiskey Bravo.
Tower Southwest 50631 right. Delta 2028 left turn, now the flow 31 left, clear for takeoff, traffic 5 out.
And yes, my identification skills on these biz jets is not really great yet. But according to Flight Radar 24, that was a Bombardier Challenger 350 belonging to Flex Jet coming in from a place called Southern Pines, Moore County Airport.
Clear for takeoff 31 right, Alpha 1, 4 Whiskey Bravo rolling.
506-133-014, Gus 18, 31 right, clear left. Clear left, 31 right, Southern 506.
Have a smaller business aircraft here. One with one of them propeller things.
Left, I'll take it. Alright, Delta Alpha left there. Continue through night traffic, main going position.
So the ID on that was Piper PA46M600. And I don't know if we can see this.
4 Whiskey Bravo, contact report, good day.
Contact departure 4 Whiskey Bravo, good day.
I know you're looking at sky there. Trust me, there was a Delta flight leaving. Couldn't see it. Couldn't make it out. Over there on the east side of the airport. But were we to have seen it, it would have been Delta Flight 2028, an Airbus A319 on its way to Delta's home base of Atlanta. And there is a Southwest 737, which kind of snuck in on us here on the east side of the aeropuerto. Came in from Memphis, Tennessee, flight 506, a 737-700.
Lima Hotel, turn right out for 1.5 meters, clear to go.
Alright, clear for takeoff 31 right, Lima Hotel.
9 Delta Alpha 132.016, Gus 233, runway.
Another biz jet is on its way out. That plane was off to Houston Hobby Airport, a Gulfstream G100. G100 sounds like a bingo call. Although I don't think bingo numbers go up to 100, do they?
3297, ground point 75. 788 RNAV, the mirrors, turn the left, clear to go.
Zebra Edge 8.
Edge Edge 8, yeah, I'm calling you Jet Edge 8 for some reason. Edge 8, runway 31 left, turn up to Nolan, clear skipper.
Some Southwest ground workers there doing their thing. As we look over to the gate area. Well, we've completed our list of Runway DFW Tri-Jet members. Thank you to all of you. And now we're going to take a look at the rest of our list, which are who are the Twin Jet members of this channel. Thank you again to each and every one of you. As I said, it's a long list. Bob says, my favorite aviation stream. I hope you're talking about this one, but I don't know. When I pop in on these chats, you might be talking about someone else. Alan Lee says, good evening from the northeast of England. Hello, Alan. Cheerio to you. About 6 hours ahead of us. Jane Welshie Lady says there's an RAF Atlas 400 doing circuits at Cardiff Airport now. She's huge.
Yeah, one right.
I'm waiting to see if Luke, the random spotter, pops in. He last checked in to us from Guam, and he sent me a really cool shot of a FedEx MD-11 landing in Guam. And I will share it with you a little bit later if he doesn't pop on. I wanted him to be here for that, but who knows what time it is in Guam right now. Probably the middle of the night. If he's even there, I don't know what his itinerary is. But you've seen him on the channel, the random spotter, Luke.
Okay, clear to go. RNF for you for 92 Echo. Come up 416, 1320, 14 gust 2 tree, runway 31 right.
We have another plane lining up for takeoff here. I think you can hear it. Now you can see it. One of your larger biz jets.
Falcon 4 Hotel, that's a visual, be alright. Adios.
And all I can tell you about that one was a Gulfstream 5.
Roger, right, Charlie 6, Charlie, sit around, monitor ground, point some 5.
Right, Charlie 6, Charlie.
But looked like it had a number of seats in there.
Delta left, turn right, clear line 133.013.
Here comes the JSX plane we saw land earlier.
74 left, you check in 31 left, clear line 133.013, gust 23.
I believe they classified themselves as a public charter airline. Yeah, what is that? Embraer 135, I think. And I'm not sure if this is their home base, but they do have a big hangar here. Yeah, we saw this one come in a little bit ago.
753 left, target afternoon, runway 31 right, clear and traffic off your left, that's the southwest, straight in 31 left.
Good land 31 right, yeah,
Thanks.
Hey, we have a Honda jet arriving. Hey, little Honda. Don't you know you're going to shut them down? It's so cute.
632, down left on Mike 1 there, just towed short, 31 right. Come 416, where'd you park today?
So there was the list of all of our
Come 416 right.
Runway DFW members. Thanks again to all of you.
And Alpha to Customs, monitor ground points and back.
Let's see, what time is it here? I've lost track of all time. 2:34. Probably only going to be on the air for another 20 minutes or so. As I bring you this extended lunch hour show from me to you.
Air 1 right at 7, trying free change bridge.
Airport to the left, I want to make sure we're clear to lane.
Hotel Delta from this traffic clear to runway number 1, clear to left.
Number 1, clear to lane, hotel Delta.
To 753, cancel landing clearance.
Just trying to reposition our wild microphone a little better to give you some better sounds of the airport. Well, as I've said, we've got 3 cameras going today. We have our remote camera over there. And we got this one kind of looking back at us. And there's our main camera. A day like this really brings out the blue of the Southwest livery. As this plane taxis for takeoff on 31 right.
945, runway 1 right out, 109, bearing, clear for takeoff.
Cover takeoff, 31 right, bearing, 945.
753, wind 330, 12, gust 233, right, clear left.
I see on the flight radar, Alaska Airlines Flight 589 to Seattle is moving into place for takeoff, but we don't see it over here because it's over there on the west side of Love Field, from which our broadcast emanates today. Dallas Love Field, if you're just joining us. Which is why you're seeing Southwest airplanes instead of American Airlines airplanes all over the place.
945, contact reach port today.
Roger, today, 945.
Just wing 505, 31 left, line up away.
31 left, line up away, Delta 505.
945, reach port today.
This plane's gotten the line up and wait instruction as it's waiting for a plane coming in from LAX. A NetJets Bombardier Challenger 350.
Tower Southwest 4023, 2,700 on the right base for visual runway 31 right.
South 4023 left, track, change for night traffic and division.
Continue Southwest 423.
Chilling 505 on nav, no, and runway 2 left, clear.
Wind gust
South 5304, runway 3 right, line up and wait, company traffic 7 out.
3 on right, line up and wait, Southwest 5304. Yes, it's 753, go to terminal 4.
Switch at 753, rise your right, Alpha 3 Alpha to terminal 4, monitor the ground, 175 if you can make it.
We got Alpha 3 and monitor ground again.
Yeah, we got the 4020. Do you need these keys for us?
Negative, just whatever you need. Showing 505, contact report for the
Opposite departure, got link 505. Tower, good afternoon. Southwest 1401, right dog leg for 31 right.
South 5304, now Barry, and right clear to go.
RNAV Barry, we're clear to go 31 right, Southwest 304.
South 4023, runway 3 right clear land 131012, gust 20.
3 right, clear land, Southwest 43.
South 1401, runway 31 right, clear land.
I'm going to try to bring you some of the takeoff of the Alaska Airlines plane if we can.
31 left,
We should be able to see it lift into the sky. We won't be able to see it lift off from the runway based upon where we are located. So let's see how much of this Alaska flight we can catch. Just to indicate to you that there are other airlines that come in and out of here. Let's see, is it rolling yet? Yes, it is. Okay, here we go. Let's give it a try. Give it the old college try. It's off to Seattle. I think that's Alaska's only route from here, but I may be mistaken about that. Again, that took off from the west side of the big airport. Definitely smell the jet fuel on that one. So we'll see that take off momentarily. Hey, there's Kevin from Wellington Flights Live. Hey, all you lovely plane spotters and High Walt, Runway DFW, and High Skittles. Great to see everyone. There he is. I always implore you to check out his channel. His great channel, Wellington Flights Live. And it's always good to see Kevin on the chat, because I just don't have any idea. Well, I can find out.
Southwest 3449, we're on the visual, runway 31 right.
3449, left track to turn right, traffic in position.
HR, Southwest 3449.
Wellington, 8:43 a.m. on Thursday, of course. So good morning to you, Kevin.
So 3714, left track to right, line up and wait, traffic 5 out.
Good one, left, wait, Southwest 3714.
Circle Beyond says, I could watch this all day. Very relaxing, both sights and sounds, especially while it's pleasant voice. Why, thank you.
Just 3714 or now, Barry, turn right, clear, take off.
No, Barry, going right, so take us up with 3714.
3449, wind 33015, gust 19, runway 29.
Oh man, we've got the over at DFW Airport, not seen here. One of my favorite aircraft over there, the A400. No, I'm sorry, the A340 400. And it's got the Star Alliance livery version today. So if you're in the vicinity of DFW Airport, you can get a glance at that super four-engined aircraft. I don't think we'll see anything with more than 3 engines over here today. What you just saw there was 737-800, but
3714, catch every spot to get east.
don't have a destination on that.
Tower Southwest 186, visual 31 left.
So the plane on the right, I think, just pulled out of a gate, which is being freed up for the plane on the left, I would guess. The arriving plane was coming in from Lubbock, flight 3449, 737-700.
2554 left tower, RNAV to mirrors, runway 1 right, clear for takeoff.
1 right, clear for takeoff, RNAV, mirrors, southwest, 2554.
Well, flight 2554. There it is. If you've ever wondered what flight 2554 looks like, that's it.
Southwest 3603, visual 31 left.
3603 left, turn 13010, gust 19, runway 31 left, to left.
Turn left, 31 left, Charlie 6, ground point 75, Southwest 186.
The departing aircraft was flight 2554, a 737-700 bound for San Diego, California. Well, kind of winding things down here for this lunch hour special. And I guess we didn't have anything really noteworthy coming or going today, at least as far as I could tell. But it's just nice to get a little different perspective on things. Get away from the rat race at DFW Airport and over here to the more laid-back Dallas Love Field. What I'm going to try to do before we go is to get a shot here. Hang on a second. Tear away from that. We're going to kind of get a Reunion Tower arrival shot here, I think. So we're looking towards the southwest here. That's Reunion Tower.
Approaching the Loop 12 route.
There on the left.
Wanting to enter and pick someone up at Business Jet Center.
And I think we should be seeing very shortly flight 3603 Southwest Airlines coming in from Los Angeles. Right through that shot. So let's give it a try. And we can't follow it in, but we can see it. Can we follow it in? Maybe we can follow it in. Let's do this.
Bravo will hold short of all runways and taxiways until instructed otherwise.
You can see our view is a little bit obstructed as it passes over downtown Dallas. It's coming in on the west runway here.
Right Alpha 3 Alpha, signature 1 mile to ground, 0.75.
3 Alpha, 0.75.
Okay, 414 left aircraft in position, continue.
Well, that's as much as we can see of it.
The Barry, runway 3 right, clear takeoff.
Alright, very good, takeoff, drone right, so that's what you don't have.
I think we'll do one more takeoff here, and then I think I've got to pack things up.
414, runway 3 right, clear to line, 32013, gust 20. 3603, right Charlie 7, ground point 3000 altitude. Right there, Charlie 7, and drop. making Papa Karen Live altimeter 2993.
Well, I hate to be a party pooper, but yours truly must wrap things up here to get going back to my job. So, let me see. Let me say, A-list flyer Chris. This is a lovely Dallas matinee at Dallas Love Field. Thank you for that. Lance Cole says nice stream all. Thanks muchly from deepest Wiltshire in southwest UK. Good evening to you. Veronica Peters says hello, Walt. And Veronica, I have to say goodbye to you. Gerard says everybody wants to save the earth. Nobody wants to help mom do the dishes. Bum. I don't have my snare drum here today. Skittles says the bucket seat of my car is awesome. Yes, I am in my car, kicked back, relaxed, and watching Runway DFW. I can't say that. I think that's a trademarked phrase of another channel that we all know and love. All right, Terry M says thanks for the stream on a cool Michigan afternoon, Walt. Beaker and Honeydew says we are starting our descent to the end of the show. Please hit the like button and make sure your notifications are set to all if you don't want to miss another Runway DFW live stream. And so Greg Hill says thanks for the stream. James Earl, who's a channel member, says greatly appreciate the afternoon stream. Anthony Guinan says, Walt, thanks for giving up your lunch break for us. No problem. Gerard, thanks to you. Thanks to all of our mods here today. What I'm going to do, you know it's time. You know it's that time. Well, let's see. We'll do chat stravaganza in a minute, but first we've got to do our little closing bit here. And do I have music for that? I should have some music. Well, here's the theme we used earlier. All right, you've been watching Runway DFW live from Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport with me, Walt. Thanks again to everybody. We want to give a special thanks to our channel sponsor, James Webb. Thank you, James, for everything you do for this channel. Much appreciated. Also to our pal, Kevin, at Airline Videos Live for the use of his power supplies. They'll be all charged up for your next visit to DFW, Mr. Kevin. And also a salute to the Runway DFW Moderation Federation for making this such a pleasant place to hang out and watch planes go by. Okay, stand by for Chat Stravaganza, and thank you again for watching Runway DFW.
Travel arrangements for overseas acts and promotional consideration furnished by Pan American World Airways, the world's most experienced airline. Pan Am makes the going great. This is Dick Tufel speaking.
All right, it's time for Chat Stravaganza, when you can watch me, your host, pack things up as you chat amongst yourselves. So we've got one more thing to show you here. Hold on. We've got a helicopter landing.
5 Hotel Foxtrot, thanks for your help.
No problem.
I'll be taking off here in just about 5 minutes. Should I take my code?
Keep that code, sir.
Thank you.
Where are you going?
33 left, runway 29, line up and wait, traffic 6
We'll land in the middle of that sea of biz jets there. I guess. All right. Well, there you go, a helicopter. Okay, so we're officially in chat stravaganza territory. I'm going to turn, I guess, going to move a camera around a bit, and then we'll start packing things up. I have to get our official packing things up music ready to go here. So let me do that. I think I've got it. I think I've got it.
348.6 for Panama 1.
I have to make sure I push the right button, otherwise we'll hear music that is not allowed. So let's see here.
33 are now at the mirror, turn right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV mirrors, southwest 33, turn right, clear for takeoff. Tower Delta 360 visual 3
Here we go.
Delta 360 left track change, turn left.
All right, let's go on Runway DFW chat stravaganza.
360 continue for 31 left.
Delta 360 continue.
239-405, wind 32014, got 031 right, clear left.
31 right,
3101 left track, 31 west, line up and wait, full on traffic out front. 31 left, line up and wait, southwest 33, contact report, please. Go to park.
Stay with us all day for your favorite songs.
Delta 360, runway 31 left, clear lane.
Clear land, 31 left, Delta 360.
Plus 5961 left, turn runway 31 left, clear lane.
330 124.3 is trim rate 2.
360 right, Charlie 6, ground 175.
Right, Charlie 6.75 for Delta 360, have a good day.
Tango X-ray, runway 21 right out, 1.5 meters, clear to go.
01 right out, clear to take off on SDM.
X-ray, runway 2, runway 31 left, line up and wait, traffic 5 out.
Line up and wait, 31 left, trim rate 2.
5 Tango X-ray, contact reach for good day.
5 Tango X-ray, good day.
Right, turn, Charlie 6, ground 175 and out.
Charlie 6 over ground, southwest 6961 feet.
Trim rate 2, runway 31 left, clear to take off.
Clear to take off, 31 left, trim rate 2.
3228, runway 31 left, clear to left.
Clear to land, 31 left, 3228.
Rigo, X-ray, runway 31 right, line up and wait, calling cover up, turn left, traffic 7 out.
Line up and wait, runway 31. Right.
You've got the best blend.
919 Alpha, Mike, runway 31 right, clear to land.
31 right, clear land, 919 Alpha.
November 8 for 3 Golf Extra, kind of cruising departure. Southwest 2478. I'm still wheels up down to 2-1. You were supposed to hold short of Mike 1. I may have to move you.
Okay, roger that. Southwest Mike 478. Sorry about that.
Center 15, kind of regional depart.
Departure to Center 15, take care.
Southwest 2875, RNAV. Nolan, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 31 left, RNAV, Nolan, Southwest 2075.
Step back from November, I do have your lease hold short, runway 31 right, and landing traffic will move you in just a second.
Clear, thank you, 2 November.
favorites just keep on coming.
Well, the old clock on the wall says, time for Walt to be going. Got to pack up the rest of this stuff. It's going to take us off the air, so that's the end of this edition of Runway DFW. Thank you so much, all of you, for watching and hanging out through our packing up period. And we'll be back with you later this week for the next edition of Runway DFW. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you soon. Happy contrails to you until we meet again.